Hello and welcome to Weekly Edition. On Reddit this week, Feature Pack. The second one this year, with the last one happening in April. This time we will see improvements being made to the UI, the trading post, the commander system, a new World v World ability, and a consumable that can knock back that ability a little bit. Some balance changes, new types of crafting, and a heavy focus for new player experience. We'll be able to go over some of the changes in this edition, and I will try to put as many links as I can down below. But first, let's check out our YouTube.
Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be having a look at the feature pack, which will be dropping for Guild Wars 2 tomorrow. This is the second feature pack, and there have been quite a few changes for the game. I want to talk you guys through them and hopefully go into a little bit more depth than ArenaNet themselves went into on their blog posts. You'll notice already straight away there has been a change on the UI up in the top right here next to my personal story section. This is actually a change we originally saw with the Chinese release of Guild Wars 2. There are now 3 new ones here: outfits, minis, and finishers. We'll go through each one. Outfits, first of all, were originally found under wardrobe. You'd have to look at like a small slot that appeared to the right of your head slot here. Really didn't make that much sense. Here's a very interesting one. I'm going to skip minis first. We're going to go to finishers. So, finishers originally appeared as a separate, like, major tab here, so we got our skills and traits and stuff, and there used to be one down here. Didn't make so much sense as having it in equipment, I guess, but they've completely overhauled the way this works. You can now preview any finisher before you own it, and without having to use kind of the rubbish gem store method, which really wasn't very good either. The hero panel, let's go have a look at the achievements. These have been seriously shuffled around. I cannot show you everything. There will be some insider knowledge here, I guess, like TP-wise you might want to pay attention to, but because many collections that are being added to the game do not reveal themselves until you've started the collection, I can't show you everything that's been added here, unfortunately. One thing I've got to say that I didn't think I would be, but I'm probably most excited about for this feature pack, is the new combat log. Nobody's been really talking about this. This thing is amazing. So this is my combat log, okay? And you'll notice immediately there are some differences. There are different colored numbers. So here we have an orange number, here we have red numbers. I believe the red numbers are showing critical hits while the orange numbers are showing regular hits. And when it tells you what ability you hit someone with, you can now mouse over it and it will treat it as though you're mousing over your skill bar. So it's showing you at a glance anything you could really need to know, which is very, very exciting. Further, they've added a lot more things that it can display and you can
Howdy folks, Richie aka Bog Otter here, and through the support of ArenaNet, I bring you a preview of the September 2014 Feature Pack. While the living world is on mid-season break, ArenaNet is releasing their second Feature Pack, making updates and adding features to Guild Wars 2. So let's get started off on the PvP side of things. There is a new option called Standard Enemy Models, which you can enable in the General Options section of your Options menu. Options, Options, Options. This will make all of your enemies appear as humans with a specific set of armor per profession. This will make it easier for PvP players to recognize what professions they're facing off against and react quicker to the animations of certain spells and abilities. Jumping over to the World vs. World side of things, there is a new ability line called Siege Golem Mastery. As you level up this line, you will increase the movement speed after destroying a gate or wall, increase the base stats of the golem, add an AoE heal to the golem shield bubble, and ranking it all the way up allows you to eject safely from the golem when it's destroyed. A new type of World vs. World consumable has been added to the Traps and Tricks outfitter. The Siege Disabler disables enemy siege weapons for 45 seconds and golems for 20 seconds. You can deploy the Siege Disabler at a range of 1200 and the effect radius is 450. Those that pony up the coin for commander tags can now taste the rainbow and choose from red, yellow, purple, and blue Dorito tags, which should help large squads organize their teams and assign commanders. If you've already purchased the Commander tag, you'll enjoy this upgrade for free. The price of the Commander's Compendium for new purchasers, however, will now be 300 And now gold. For something truly amazing. The crafting UI has been completely revamped. You can now open recipes and subcomponent recipes at the same time. This makes it so much easier to craft, especially for complicated recipes like ascended weapons and armor. Fans of miniatures should be happy because the minis have been added to a new section all on their own, complete with a new mini preview. You can even spin them around. You also have this mini slot where you can keep one mini active at all times up here, but you can still click minis from your inventory to activate them before you add them to your collection.
Coming up next, Tyria's Most Wanted, and later, we'll look at the market and ranks.
Hello Hey guys, today I want to address the current situation of botting in Guild Wars 2. So, as we all know, ArenaNet has not been very friendly towards people using bots in their game. But, they've been banning a lot of people, and now you might ask yourself, is it safe to still use Guild Wars 2 bots? And the answer is, I think, yes. If you're going to use bots in a MMO like this, you're going to want to not be obvious about it. So people are going to see you, they're going to make screenshots, and you're going to get banned, creating some really huge paths. I mean, I had paths back when I was botting that took like 1 hour to complete one single rotation. So that's what you should do. That's what you should go for. Just, really random, really long paths. And if you do it right, you can have this bot running 24/7 for weeks. I think my best run was 8 days without having to reset the bot, which was quite awesome.